Okay, so we're back on the line. We're going to click next. That's a Z0 offset. Depth is still going to be the same because you're cutting the same piece of material essentially. That we're going to do it one pass again. No need to make multiple passes on this thin stuff. Alright, see, it's calling for that 1-inch end mill again, so I'm not going to like that. I'm going to pick my own end mill, which is what we talked about on the first thing when we did the circle. Oops. You want to pick end mills. Scroll up till you get to the 250s. Oops. Hold on. I'm trying to do this while looking through my phone, which is not working very well. So, alright, I'm going to scroll up till I find 250 on the diameter. There we go. There's our 2 flue high speed. Next, inches per minute. I'm going to do the same thing, 6 inches per minute. Next, and that's done. Click finish. So now you got two things highlighted, okay? You got your circle in the middle, and you got your outside outline. So now you're almost done. You've drawn it, you've assigned it to be a feature, and you've assigned your tooling and your inches per minute. Now you can see on the operations list right here on the side, you can change the order. Let me just pull this over. You can change the order of whatever you want to do first or last or however, it doesn't really matter. You can tweak on all this stuff. If you double click, it'll show you all of this stuff that you can change. Plunge clearance, your Z increments, your finish pass Z increment, that's how you change how many layers you want to do. Feeds and speeds, you can change it here, so you don't have to go back all the way through and change it. You can change it just by double clicking the individual operation. That's, this is, I want to keep this a pretty basic video just to get you very familiar with how to make a basic shape and make it cut and make it work. So the next step after you draw it and after you set the features up is to do the tool paths, okay? And the computer pretty much does this for you. So you're going to click on tool paths. What I like to do is set it up to where I can actually see it. So I'm going to click on isometric view. You can see now it's got 3 dimensions as opposed to just a 2D top drawing. Down here is your simulation bar, okay? So what you're going to do is actually it's going to show you what's going to happen on your machine, and if you need to change something, now is the time. So I'm going to click right here, 3D simulation, and it's in the isometric view. So click play. You can slow the speed way down. I like to do that on the first couple passes. Now if you've got a huge program, you're going to want to speed it up so it doesn't take forever to get your NC code. So click play. I'm going to click play. You'll see this thing turns to a dark color. Now that's my 1/4-inch end mill. You'll see it go in, plunge to depth, and now it's cutting the circle. And this is at a normal speed. It's a little faster actually, but that gives you an idea of what you're doing. Okay, now that tool's going to retract and another tool's going to come out and cut the outside line. Now you're probably wondering how you're going to hold this thing down. I don't know, maybe you're a machinist, so you might do more setup-ish stuff than I do. But on something this thin and this light of a cut, I would just double-sided tape it to something, wood or whatever. It doesn't have to get messed up, and then clamp down the wood, because if you cut the outside edges like that, you're not going to be able to put clamps on it. But anyway, yeah, that's your finished cut. Of course, the centerpiece of the circle is no good. Your outer dimensions are whatever you told it to cut. So that's done. I'm going to pause the video. Hold on.